Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, the place where we not only talk about what's going on in the gun world, but also how we're going to fix it together. And the content that I'm going to show you as a midday snack is none other than Mr. Gun Control in the Senate, Chris Murphy, going on CNN and getting absolutely smoked with facts from Jake Tapper about the election coming up. You guys are going to want to see every second of this. Everything is linked in the description box below per usual. I always bring the receipts. And of course, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn the notification bell on. And this content is brought to you by American Hartford Gold. I'm going to say a quick word and then we're going to dive into this gloriousness right here. Content today is brought to you by American Hartford Gold. And brothers and sisters, with everything popping off around the world, wars cracking off, we've got inflation issues, we've got stock market volatility, we have cash concerns, we have oil concerns. It's a good time to take a look at least know your options with American Hartford Gold. They are dedicated to offering gold, silver, platinum coins and bars for your investing needs. Whether you want to do it delivered to your door or you want an IRA, Roth IRA, 401k, TSP, they've got options. This is something you guys should check out. At American Hartford Gold, they aim to educate clients about investments in the precious metal industry, strive to provide unparalleled customer service built on trust, integrity, and absolute transparency, while holding a goal of achieving 100% customer satisfaction. Click the link in the description or call 844-727-3199. That's 844-727-3199 or text Langley to 65532. Again, that's 844-727-3199 or text Langley to 65532. All right, beautiful people, listen. There are random chances of journalism that happen every once in a while, and when Chris Murphy can get embarrassed on CNN by Jake Tapper around Biden, all of which these people that I don't personally care for a whole lot because they're infringers and violators of our freedom and our autonomy and our rights in general. Yeah, I'm going to do a video on it, particularly since they manipulated the law system and convicted Trump of nothing. Anyway, that's important. So let me get you into this because Jake Tapper just makes Chris Murphy absolutely uncomfortable. Then I'm going to show you the real facts and really cut through Chris Murphy's lies. But let's get into it because this is delicious.
You noted that Biden has to campaign in addition to being leader of the free world. Let's talk about the campaign because Trump was in battleground Michigan last night making a pitch to African-American voters. Polls show Biden trailing Trump in key battleground states and polling well behind your Senate colleagues who are running for re-election. Look at this New York Times poll from last month. Wisconsin Senator Tammy Baldwin is up 9 points in Wisconsin. Biden's only up 2 points. Pennsylvania Senator Bob Casey up 5 in PA. Biden's down 3. Arizona Congressman Ruben Gallego running for Senate in Arizona up 4. Biden down 7. Nevada Senator Jackie Rosen up 2 in Nevada. Biden's down 12. How can you look at these statistics, these numbers, and not conclude that Joe Biden is a drag on the ticket?
Oh, that's not going to be the case.
But look at the numbers.
Well, that's one poll.
That's one poll. That's not going to be the case. Okay, newsflash to the left. If you are a Democratic senator going into friendly territory on CNN and the Jake Tapper, in this case the anchor, is like, yeah, you're saying that, but look at the numbers. This is pointing to something broader than just, oh, Democrats are bad, Republicans are good. What this is pointing to, and this is important to understand, because Biden is dragging down and underperforming existing Democratic senators. So what that means is Democrats are still supporting the Democratic policies somehow of the Senate, but they're not for Biden. So therefore, Biden is an abject downward trend from existing polling with senators. That's what Jake Tapper is saying. Now, Chris Murphy runs out and says, well, it's just one poll. We're going to win. Yay, go team. It's going to be close. Yeah, okay, we're going to get to him in a second. But the very idea that CNN feels comfortable enough to put that polling up and show how bad Biden is doing is indicative of how Biden is losing support in the corporate mainstream media as well as the Democrat circles in general. If you are underperforming Senate candidates in multiple swing states, the problem's you, boo, not the fact that it's one poll. And also, all the things that they're saying about Trump, and he's almost close or losing. Come on. But that's just the first clip. Let me get you to the second one. And by the way, before I go into this, the current makeup of the U.S. Senate is 51-49 advantage Democrats. Okay? Keep that in mind. And, I want you to see if you notice something here.
for your colleagues, I'm sure, but Biden is underpolling all of them.
Well, that's one poll. I can also show you 60 other polls that show that Joe Biden is in the lead. There are plenty of polls in swing states that show that Joe Biden has a small lead. This is going to be a close race. There's no doubt about it. But what we have consistently seen is that Democrats are outperforming polls because we're seeing a surge of turnout, especially young people who are freaked out that Republicans, led by Donald Trump, are going to take away their right to reproductive health care, are going to destroy our democracy. I think this is going to be a close race, but I have no doubt that Joe Biden is going to win, and he's going to lead Senate Democrats to hold the majority.
Before we go.
Okay. About that little part about leading the Democrats to holding the Senate majority, that is literally BS talking points from the Democratic National Convention. Like, flat out. That is exactly what you just heard. Now, the reason I'm going to show you that in a second, but I want to hit on something else. Do you notice anything absent from that little attack? He didn't say Trump the felon. He didn't say the felony Trump. He didn't say any of those words. You notice that? Isn't that kind of weird since they just convicted him of a felony? You'd think that that would be the leading thing. The United States American people aren't going to go with a felon for president, but he didn't say a peep in an obvious setup. Weird, isn't it? They also went down the road of, well, it's one poll. I can show you so many more polls where now it's going to be a close race. We always knew it was going to be a close race because they're going to take your abortion. Guys, they are going back to the tried and true fear method because they are afraid of what Jake Tapper just showed them. Legitimately. That's what you're seeing. He's going to take away your reproductive rights. He's going to destroy all of your democracy. What? All the while avoiding the idea that he's a felon? Now, the felon thing must not have played out too well. But now, let me show you what Chris Murphy, because he's so confident they're going to hold on to the Senate majority for the Democrats. Keep in mind, again, it's 51-49. Just want to throw that out there. Here is the Senate map of what is going to be up for grabs, because I've said multiple times that the Senate is a map that is favoring, just by chance of which states are going up for grabs, the Republicans. They are. It is. All right. So as you can see here, you've got a few states, all of which are going to be on the ballot in November, along with the Trump v. Biden situation. But the ones you want to pay attention to, remember, 51-49, Democrat advantage. So they lose one, it's tied. They lose two, they lose control. Remember what Chris Murphy just said. West Virginia, yeah, that's going to go red. It's tied. Montana, that blue state up there, the top left, well, top mid, really. Yeah, that one's leaning Republican, too. And you got a few others. In fact, I'm going to show you some polling from the Senate charts, and I've highlighted them in black boxes here. These are the three that you could even begin to describe as a problem. Montana, that's John Tester. John Tester is doing everything he can to just distance himself from Biden, and they're looking to pick him off his seat, and Republicans take Montana. Okay, well, if they take Montana, the Senate flips. If you look at Ohio, also a toss-up, Senate flips, and Ohio is heavily Trump. Montana, heavily Trump. And West Virginia, safe Republican from Joe Manchin going independent. Guys, Chris Murphy is out there doing damage control on CNN while Jake Tapper is literally laying wrought destruction at his feet, and he's just whistling in the wind. That's incredibly important that you would see this, but now you guys know what's up for grabs, what he's talking about, the manipulation that is going forward, and I hope I landed that plane. Let me know what you guys think, and I will see you on the next video tonight. I'm Braden. See you later.